Hey guys, it's Phil, and this is the show called What Happened, where I talk about stuff that happened recently. And the first thing that happened recently was I got this lovely Christmas card from Emily Louise Maitland. I'm a little late with this video, and the card was a little late sending, but it was really nice, and I really liked the card. It was awesome. So the big thing that happened this week was CES, the Consumer Electronics Show. And so the first thing that I saw that I thought was really cool in there, first of all, they had lots of cool vehicles and stuff. So this first one was an electric longboard, a skateboard. Now, I never really got into these longboards, but I guess they're popular these days. But they seem to be pretty good for transportation, and the surfer people like them. So this one was pretty cool. That I don't know the exact speed off the top of my head, but it can go pretty quick. And it has an interesting little remote that you hold in your hand, and there's a little wheel on it to control how fast or slow you're going. And it connects to the board via Bluetooth. And I thought that was pretty cool. And if you go to the Engadget article, which I'll post down below, you can see a video of them riding it around on stage, and it's pretty cool. CNET has an article with a bunch of videos that has what they say is all the scooters and skateboards of CES, and apparently not all of them because they missed that longboard. So the first one that they have it's a vehicle. Well, actually, okay, the first one was a scooter. It's an all-electric scooter, but instead of charging it, you bring it to these stations where they swap out the battery for you, and then you have a fresh battery, good to go, and you just keep on going, and you don't have to charge anything. So I think that's a pretty good idea if you can find these stations within reasonable locations. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And the next one was certainly interesting. This one is something like a skateboard, but instead of having four wheels that go along the skateboard's length, you have two that go this way. So when you're standing on it, your wheels and you are facing this way, and you go straight forward or backward, and it is all electric. So it's kind of like a Segway without the handlebars. So that seems a little scary to me. You can watch them try it on the video. But yeah, that'll be in the link, and you can watch that video there. It's a little weird. So that one is called the Hover Tracks. The next one is called the InMotion R2. And that pretty much looks like it's just a Segway. So that one, it goes up to 15 kilometers per hour, which is 9 miles per hour. So yeah, it doesn't really look that fascinating. The next one is actually very similar to the hover tracks. It's called the I.O. Hawk, and it pretty much does the same thing. It looks like it goes about 6 miles per hour or 9 kilometers per hour. Or, I'm sorry, 9.6 kilometers per hour. So that can go 12 miles or 19 kilometers on a single charge. So that seems like it'll last pretty much all day. The craziest one, this was actually a Kickstarter project that I saw a while back. This one is called the One Wheel, and it's a skateboard that literally has one wheel in the middle. It's very strange. You'll have to go and check it out to see the video. It looks kind of strange. It reminds me actually of a toy that we had back in the late 80s called a pogo ball. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but it looked kind of like a planet, like a Saturn, with like a ball in the middle and a ring around the outside that you would stand on and bounce. This kind of looks like that, but it's not a ring. It's just like a platform. The next thing they have is called the Mogo Bike, which is a scooter It's all electric, and it charges. That's nice that it charges in any standard 110 power outlet. So that seems like it would be pretty convenient. And it goes, was it 20 miles or 32 kilometers? And it has a USB port for charging your gadgets. The only thing is that to me it looks a little bit like those scooters that old people ride around on, although a little bit more like a bike. So that's it for CNET. This one was actually not from CES, but I just found it at a similar time. This is a giant rideable robot called the Kuratas that I saw it on a video about a month ago, but there's now an article saying that you can now buy it on Amazon in Japan. And so that is very interesting. This thing looks really cool. It looks just like one of the giant robots you see in an anime. And it has weapons, but they're, like soft, like BB guns and stuff like that. But this thing is really cool. They have a kind of a video demonstration of like an instructional video on how you're supposed to get into it and ride it, which looks like it's supposed to be very sci-fi and like a professional military instruction video, but obviously it's just to show off the thing. But it's really cool, and if you have a lot of money, you should buy one and let me ride in it. Next up is a tablet. It's a kid-friendly tablet, but it's so big that you might as well just buy it and use it as your TV. They had come in 3 different models, 42-inch, 55-inch, and 65-inch models. Those are, I think they're all bigger than my TV. But yeah, it has Ultra HD display, so it looks really nice. It looks like it's all touchscreen, and it has like some kid-friendly apps for painting and such. So that's pretty cool for kids and the whole. Next thing that I found really cool was actually not CES related. It's going on Japan topics now. This was a cool app, which was not free. I did have to buy this app to check it out. It's called Tako's Japanese, and it's a fun app for learning hiragana, katakana, and kanji. And it's what I really liked about it was that it has, of course, touch controls, but it gives you a grid and lets you actually draw out the kanji. And I've seen a lot of apps that let you draw it out, but then they just ask you to check it yourself. And so what? I could do that on a piece of paper. But this app actually does check it for you, and it tells you if you did a good job or not. It also has a lot of fun little mini games. Like there's one where you have a little restaurant scene with a bunch of cartoon characters sitting at the table, and they're all like, it tells you what they ordered, and each of the orders is a different hiragana or katakana, whichever. And so you have to pick the one and drag it to the right customer. So it's fun stuff like that, and there's a little baseball mini game too. So I thought this app was pretty fun. I haven't tried the kanji yet, but I was playing with the hiragana part, and it was a lot of fun. I could totally see learning from that. So the last bit of information is just a quick little thing for you anime fans. For anyone that loves Ghost in the Shell, you may know that they're making a live-action version now, and it'll be made by DreamWorks, and the main character is going to be played by Scarlett Johansson. And she was originally going to be played by Margot Robbie, but that actress went on to do a different movie instead, and so Miss Johansson got it. And so that should be really fun. I'm really excited to see how that turns out, because who doesn't like Scarlett Johansson? So that's the end of this episode. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up. 2 if you can, but you can't. Yeah. So that's the end. Please give me a thumbs up. I really would like to see if people like my videos. If they do, I can keep on making more of them. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And please leave comments. Tell me what I should be talking about. If you want to see other stuff, if you have questions. So please leave a comment, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.